everyone. Just thought I would pop on and show you a little bit more of what we're doing with this sort of hard, sort of softy, squishy, it's not squishy, it's the other one, journal. And so last time I was here, we just sorted out the pages, and I was going to use this silk paper, handmade paper, to do the signature cover. And I have done that, but I made a little bit of an adaptation to it because it was just too flimsy and it wasn't really holding its shape, and it didn't seem to be working properly. So I backed it onto a piece of A4 paper, and well, this size paper, whatever size this is now, just ordinary coffee dyed paper, and finished the edges off with some washi tape to make it a little bit more robust. And so now that is going to be okay as a signature cover. So I'm quite pleased with it. It looks quite pretty. I think it works quite well in there. So I'm going to go ahead now and do the holes so that we can do the binding. So I'm just going to eyeball it because I don't need to measure if I don't have. I don't want to measure if I don't have to. So we'll do one here, one about here, and one about here. That will be fine. Let's just do those while we're here. Okay. So let's put that's that. Good. That's good. So not too bad. All seem to be lined up all right. Sometimes you have to tip it a little bit to line it up properly, but that's all good. So that's fine. Put that down there for a sec. Now, I want to just turn this inside out. So I'm going to do that. That's right. Okay, that's that. That's that. Let's put that the right way up. Let me see if I've still got it. Here it is. So I'm going to put the... That's... Right, okay. So I'm going to put this in the centre. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is get to the middle. This middle. Right, we're going to turn it inside out. I'm going to put this that way around for now. I'm going to put that just line that up a little bit that way round for now, and then we'll make our marks. I'm going to mark one here, mark one here, we're going to mark one here. So that's all good. That's all done. We'll open it out. I will just put a big paper clip on it so it sort of stays as still as we can get it to stay. I'll get my crocodile out again. Let's see how we get on. This is quite a big signature for me. I don't usually make them this thick. All right, let's go. That's one. That's two. That is Oops. Let's just see. That's that done. Okay. Righty-ho. That's all done. So now we just need our needle. Get the big one out. Oops, that wasn't quite the biggest one. Let's get the big one out. It's always the same. The one that you want won't come out. There you go. That's the one. Just put our pin back in. Groovy. Okay. So I'm going to use... I'm actually going to use some embroidery thread. I think I might use this sort of... How will this go with that? Will that be all right? Not bad. It's more of a red though, to be honest. Let's see if we've got a more pinky sort of colour. Yeah, that's a more pinky one. We'll use that. Okay, so that's good. All we need from here is to find the end, which is always fun. Yeah, there it is. Right, okay. What we need to do is we need this times 3. And that'll be plenty. Good. All done. All done. Let's just thread our... See how we get on. I haven't got my big glasses on. May have to pause to get big glasses, but we'll see. No, that's worked all right. Somehow I managed to get myself a knot in the bottom. I don't want that, so let me just chop the bottom off. That's that. So we're done. Right. Okie dokie. So we're going to go in the middle of our signature and in the middle of our cover. One, we'll go too far, put it all the way through, and then we're going to go here, in there, and then in, get through. Sometimes this goes really easily, and sometimes it's not so easy. Okay, that's that. And we go down here into this hole. Into that hole. Okay, pull that to one side. And then we're just going to go back in the middle hole. We're going to go all the way through. And we're going to try not to actually put the needle through the thread. But I think I have actually put the needle through the thread. So come out again, re-thread. That's that. Right, okay, let's just get this properly out of the way. Let's see if we can just go straight through without getting caught on anything. So like I say, sometimes this is really easy. And other times, not so much. Pull that out of the way. Let's see if we can go through in one go. Right, okay. Good, I think we're all right. Don't think we've got caught. Yeah, see, as long as you can pull it, you know it's sort of not all caught up on itself, because you just don't want it to do that. Because what happens when you get it all caught up on itself is it all just tugs and you're in danger of ripping your pages then. So we're all sewn up. We can put that away. Now, just make sure we're all properly snug, and then we can just tie this up. No, not like that. I want to tie it over the bridge. So we've got two edges, and then we've got the one here. We want to tie it over that, so I'm going to keep that in place. Don't want to put it too tight so that we're ripping the pages, but we want to do it tight enough so that it's holding it in place. That's that, and that is that. So now we have the book. Just have to keep these nice and snug. So it's in there, pretty cozy. Not bad at all. Just have to keep that bottom pushed in because it's very snug. This is not, I wouldn't normally have these as close to the bottom, but we've got what we've got. So I need to just keep that nice and snug. And what I'm going to do to keep that in place, put a big clip on it and leave it for a little while so that it all kind of settles down into place. So that's all sewn in now. And next time I'm here, we will have a go at doing some decoration on it. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Or if you wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe and all that good stuff, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Bye for now.